Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here for Leo Sun and Leo Rising's horoscope for April 2025. So we are starting at the eclipse on March 29th in Aries and going until the new moon on April 27th in the sign of Taurus. I do want to point out that in these horoscopes, I am basically looking at planetary activity. So there's not a lot of days for me to talk about this month. However, there's a lot of pileups of planetary activity on the same day. I also wanted to show y'all a calendar. So this is Llewellyn's astrological calendar. I use this when putting these videos together. And I noticed in the month of April, so I don't know if y'all can see this, but this calendar does track the moon movements. So we have a lot of planets in the late degrees of signs. And so the moon is making all these connections on one day, and then the next day, very stable, not much. It continues on, and you can see this kind of pattern here as we go throughout the month. So I'm not going to go over every single bit of that. That would take way too long. But I do want you to know, in the background, there's an emotional roller coaster taking place. And Leo, Neptune moves into the sign of Aries this month. It moves into it on March 30th. And so you're going to be more sensitive to this emotional roller coaster. I have that calendar for sale in my Amazon store. It's linked below. It's only $8 right now because we're so far into the year. Definitely worth checking out if you're wanting to learn more about astrology or track this more intensely. So anyways, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump in. So Leo, we are starting this month out with this eclipse at 9 degrees of Aries. This is in your 9th house. This is long distance travel, higher learning, spiritual, political aspirations. This is what you want to master in your life. There's some kind of change or focus there for you. You're going to be feeling this energy about a week or so beforehand leading up to it, and also about a week afterwards. This is pretty intense energy, this eclipse. Also on the 29th, Mercury is retrograde, moves into the sign of Pisces and crosses over Neptune that's about to leave Pisces. So on the 29th of March, just the collective, everybody is not seeing things clearly. The problem with not seeing things clearly is that a lot of times we think we're seeing it very clear, only to look back later and be like, ee. So just avoid making decisions on the 29th if you can. Just wait a little bit for this Neptunian fog to kind of clear our heads and go forward with it then. Then on the 30th, Neptune moves into Aries. So Aries energy is normally very dynamic, very forceful. Aries is looking for a fight more than it's looking for love. And Neptune moves into this sign. And so this is like a soft, sweet, gentle energy. And this is also going to affect you because Leo is trine 120 degrees to Neptune. So you are going to be feeling energies around you and be more sensitive to the atmosphere and the auras of others when this happens. This placement's going to be there for the next 13 years, Leo. So if you're feeling off, if you're feeling a little weird and you don't know what it is on March 30th, Neptune has moved into Aries. So that's what's going on. You're probably going to start fantasizing about long distance travel, higher education, becoming a guru, a shaman, anything like that. So just know that takes place on March 30th. Then on April 4th, we have a lot going on. So Mars is trining Saturn. Mars is also sextiling Uranus, and then Uranus and Saturn are sextiling each other. So this is a lot of different energy all on the same day. So Mars is how we go after stuff. It's in the sign of Cancer, so we're motivated to be around family. We're motivated by our emotions. Saturn is in the sign of Pisces, so typically when Mars and Saturn are in a trine, We are able to do the long game. We are able to go after things in an orderly way that makes sense. We're practical. We're making wise decisions. We're sticking to it. However, Uranus is in the mix, and Uranus doesn't like rules, doesn't like practicality, does not like the patriarchy, does not like being told what to do. Uranus rules with chaos. So maybe you feel like doing something, maybe you don't. Who knows? And so when Uranus is in the mix with all this, we are feeling dedicated to something. We are wanting to get something done. And there is like a monkey wrench that gets thrown into the middle of it. However, these are all friendly combinations. So this is going to work out in our favor. It's going to be good. Leo, this energy is in your 12th house, 10th house, and 8th house. So the 12th house is the house of the subconscious. Mars is there. You've probably been feeling a little paranoid, kind of like a victim, not really wanting to go out and do much, like being a homebody. Mars in your 12th house, you're pulling back in order to re-energize. Also, Saturn's in your 8th house. This is keeping details of your partner's finances. This is kind of like a damper on your sex life unless it's planned in a certain way. And then Uranus has been, bringing chaos to your work life. So something about this paranoia in your mind, the restrictions in your partner's money, and chaos at work all works together that day. Yes, it's a little bit of drama, but it all works together that day. So that is on April 4th. Then on April 6th is a good day. So the sun is sextiling Jupiter, and Venus and Mars are trining each other. That's at a 120-degree angle. That's easy. That's nice. And so the sun is in your 9th house, that higher learning, long distance, foreign places, becoming a guru. That's really on your mind right now, especially with that eclipse just going there. And it's making this friendly connection to Jupiter in your 11th house of friends. You may hear from friends and may be like, hey, let's go travel here. Hey, let's go do that. Now, this is a gentle energy, so this may probably just be a conversation about it, or hey, how are your studies going? Mars and Venus trine each other. This is like romantic harmony. So the sexes are getting along that day. This is definitely a good night to go on a date. If you have a partner or someone to do that with, just hanging out, go shopping, have fun. Men are going to be generous on that day. They're going to be communicative. And like I said, the sexes are just going to be getting along. So enjoy that day, Leo. That is April 6th. Then on April 7th, Mercury goes direct. So Mercury's been retrograde in your 8th house, your partner's money. You've been going over details, trying to figure stuff out, and it goes direct. So whenever Mercury changes directions, it's not a great day to be on the road. Communication can kind of get crossways. Just know there's going to be some confusion around some stuff that day. Also, Venus and Saturn are meeting in the sky very close to where Mercury is changing direction. So this is very much contract energy. If you sign any sort of agreements today, if you decide, hey, I'm going to, finance new appliances or apply for a credit card, make sure to read that fine print. Dot the I's, cross the T's. Make sure you completely understand, because it's easy to be confused on that day, and it's also naturally a day to want to attend to details. So just be aware of that. That's on April 7th. Then on April 12th, we have a beautiful full moon in the sign of Libra. So this is your 3rd house, community. We just had the eclipse take something from, I don't know if this is a relationship with a sibling or community or something. This may be issues with your car, but something was just removed or made easier in that 3rd house environment of neighborhood, siblings, basic education. And this full moon is bringing something beautiful there. This full moon is in line with the star Spica. So Spica is the great benefic. So it is abundance, it is luck, it is enjoyment, positivity. And the full moon is bringing that to this 3rd house environment. So make sure to call your siblings that day. Say hello to the neighbors. Definitely spend some time reading a book. This has taken place on April 12th. Also on April 12th, Venus, which has been going retrograde, it's in the sign of Pisces, it stands still in the sky and starts to go direct. So anything that's kind of been blocked in your house of other people's money kind of gets cleared up, and it'll be able to start going forward. You'll start to see like a glimmer of hope in this area of life, especially the next day on the 13th, and it'll continue to build as Venus picks up speed. So Venus goes direct on the full moon on April 12th. Then on April 16th, Mercury moves into the sign of Aries. So Mercury's been in Pisces, your 8th house, your mind's been on other people's money, and the 9th house is where Mercury moves to, the sign of Aries. So when Mercury is in Aries, typically it's wanting to fight, it's wanting to hurry up, it's wanting to get stuff done, it's impatient, but Neptune's there right now. So this is an odd combination of energies. Mercury's going to want to be direct, going to want to go forward in a gentle, sensitive way. And with Aries being at that 120-degree angle from you, people are going to be thinking about you in positive, sensitive, sweet ways. So you'll enjoy this energy, Leo. Then on April 17th, Mars moves into your first house. You are going to wake up on the morning of the 18th and just have energy. You are going to sleep so well on the night of the 17th, Leo. So Mars will be out of your house of the subconscious. On the 18th, you're probably going to want to join the gym, get some exercise. Use this energy for bedroom pleasures if you have a partner and they're there. Otherwise, you've got to get this energy out somehow, or you'll start to get cranky and you'll start to kind of nitpick at people and maybe even yell. So on April 17th, Mars moves into Leo. Also, on that day, Mercury and Neptune come together in the sky. So we're not seeing things clearly yet again. So this is not a good day to make hard decisions. If you are forced to make a decision, be sure to read everything twice. Ask all the questions you need to ask, because what is being agreed to, if there's not confusion on your side, there's probably confusion on the other side. Then on April 19th, the sun moves into Taurus. Leo, this is your 10th house of work, career accomplishments. You are just naturally focusing on work and shining at work and looking good at work right now. This is part of your yearly cycle. Then on the 20th of April, we've got a lot going on. So the sun is squaring Mars. So when this happens, these are our two energy sources, and they're not at a friendly place. So you are probably going to feel really tired on that day. The population at large is going to feel tired on that day, Leo, especially you, because Mars is in your first house. Also on that day, Venus is sextile Uranus, and Mercury is sextile Pluto. So Venus is in your 8th house. This is your partner's money. This is bedroom pleasures, the secrets you share with your lover, and it has a connection with Uranus in your 10th house. So something surprising or unexpected at work can definitely benefit your partner. You can go home and celebrate in the bedroom, which is always fun. And then Mercury sextiles Pluto. So Mercury's in that 9th house, long distance travel, and Pluto is in your 7th house. You've had some people obsessed with you lately. Something about the way you are putting yourself out there in the world in regards to that higher education and those foreign places, that guru status, is causing people to pay attention to you, become really more focused on you. You've got fans, Leo. And all this energy is taking place on April 20th. It's all fast-moving energy, but it's all there, all at once, on April 20th. Then on the 23rd, the sun in the sky is squaring Pluto. This is very much controlling, sort of demeaning energy. So the masculine figures in our lives around us are going to kind of be trying to tell us what to do, or puff their chest out and, be arrogant and and kind of controlling in a sort of negative way. So make sure to maintain your boundaries that day, Leo. It fortunately is a quick moving energy and it'll be out of there. We'll be past it by the 24th, but just know, pay attention to that on the 23rd. Then on the 24th, Venus, who's moving forward again, comes in contact with Saturn. Once again, this is some great contract energy. This is also about having higher standards, higher morals, higher ethics. This is about enjoying doing the right thing and having very discriminating energy. This is in your 8th house, the secrets you share with your lover. So just maintain your standards on the 24th, Leo. Then on the 24th, 25th, we are feeling the energy build up to Mars opposite Pluto on the 26th. So Mars opposite Pluto is a signature of violence. This is control and rebellion. Just be extra careful and extra cautious that day. This energy, you will see it play out in the news. There's going to be at least one big news story, if not multiples. So be careful on the 26th. Leo, this energy is in your 1st house and the house of the other. So you in particular need to be careful that day. This is people coming in trying to control you, and you're just going to have that natural urge to tell them where to go. So be careful, be cautious, be mindful, and stay safe on that day. We want all our Leos to be okay. And then on the 27th, we have the new moon in Taurus. This is your 10th house of career. It does have a frustrating connection with this Mars-Pluto energy that just took place the day before. But this is a beautiful start otherwise to your career, to something new going on in your career. So enjoy this new start, Leo. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. That is the horoscope for April 2025 for Leos, Leo Sun, Leo Rising. Please like and subscribe. I do have those discount codes down below, and I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'll see you soon.